Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Vlogmas video. I'm happy to have you here because today's video is super sweet. We had the wonderful opportunity when we were back home to meet Nicole from Irresistible Magic in person. If you guys don't know, we've been best friends for a couple of years now, 3-4 years, and I got the opportunity to spend a day and part of another with her, and I actually saw her 3 days in a row, so it was fantastic. And one day we had the entire day together and she took me to a couple of places, one of those being the Albanese candy factory. And we all know the Albanese gummy bears, they are everywhere in all of the stores, so it was so fun to go see the factory, and I had no idea what I was even in for when I stepped foot in there. You guys, it smelled amazing. It was decked out to the nines with Christmas. It was so beautiful, and I took some photos, so stay tuned at the end of the video and I will add them to the end so you can see what I saw. And it was just so beautiful, and I know those photos are not going to do it justice at all, but I'm going to show you the things that we bought because their candy is so good. They do have some candy that's in bulk that you can buy just about everywhere, like novelty candy kind of stuff, like little cold gum and little sweet tarts and Smarties and things like that, and that is on the front side. Now the back side, where everything is in little bins, is majority of items that they make in-house, and they are expanding their factory as we speak. And I love that they have windows inside the factory where you can actually see gummies going up the conveyor that they are making. And I would love to visit it again and actually take a tour of it at some point. I can't imagine how amazing it smells in there when I know how amazing it smells in the store. So let's go ahead and kick things off with something I did not even know existed. And this is called black taffy. And you guys, it kind of tastes like licorice, but I can't even put my finger on what it is. And this is from the Primrose Candy Company, which is one of those like prepackaged things I said that is not made there in the store. But my goodness, this was a game changer for me. I love saltwater taffy, and this is kind of hard. Not super hard, but it was so good. I kind of want to go through and cut it in half so I have more. But I love this, and I'm just trying to take my time with it because it's all so good. Now, one thing I will say is you can go on their website, and a lot of the stuff that I'm showing you today you can order on their website. Next thing that we got is I think it's dark chocolate holiday mint, and I'm going to open it. We also have some peppermint bark in the same package, and I will show you what the peppermint bark looks like. It's pretty standard, and this is just a half of a piece. It comes in bigger pieces than this, so I just broke it in half. But my favorite is this dark chocolate mint, and this you can find both of these on the website. I looked because I'm gonna need more of it. This is what the holiday mint looks like. It is so delicious. I have never tasted anything like it in my life, and I had 3 of each, and you can see I'm only down to 1 of the chocolate ones. Oh my gosh, I wish you could smell it. I truly do. I may send Nicole some money and just have her to go pick up a bunch of stuff and send it. The next candy that we got is something that she got when we were there, and I tried it in her car, so when we met back there the next day I had to have it. It is the dark chocolate amaretto pecans. They are massive. I will grab one out for you. I don't really like touching all of this stuff, but did you see how massive they truly are? Look how big that is. Isn't that ridiculous? Massive pecans, and the flavor profile on these is so delicious. It is creamy. You guys know that I prefer dark chocolate over anything else, and this was like something crazy amazing that I'm so glad that she turned me onto. These are like $13 a pound. Like I said, it's pricey, but it's top drawer, okay? Damon got some sour balls, and I wish I could show you. But he already ate them all because it's been, what, 2 weeks now? Probably 2 weeks now. I'm really shocked that all of this is left, but you know, we've been on the go quite a bit. But he enjoyed his sour balls. Next to that, I absolutely love cinnamon bear gummies, and you can see that there are a ton of these left. They're very cinnamony, but they also have this heavy, almost a clove flavor. I'm not too hep on clove, so I'm taking my time with these. These are not the traditional cinnamon bears that you would get other places. These are much stronger, with definitely with more notes for sure. But they are good. They smell really good. My nose is a little stuffy, so I couldn't actually smell that. I could definitely smell the chocolate, but I'm happy to have these. I will make these last because they are so strong. I mean, we couldn't go to the Albanese candy factory, home of the gummy bears, without getting gummy bears. So I know we can get these anywhere, but these were so fresh. They taste so much better than they do from the store if you were to get them at Target or whatever. But this is their 12 flavor gummies. I love the like the clear one. It's hard to see. I love the clear one. I can't remember what flavor that was, and I love the green one and the orange one. The rest of them are okay. I'm kind of persnickety about my flavored gummies, and I think there was one that kind of tasted peachy, if I'm not mistaken. I really liked that one, but it's a whole new experience to have them fresh, I'll say that much. I'm surprised, honestly, that Damon has these left, because one of his favorite things is like a turtle candy, and he did get some of these little turtles. He did get the small ones, but you guys, they have some that are this big, and I kid you not, they have some that are called Naked, where it's mostly pecans with some caramel over the top, and then they have them just like that, the same way, but doused in chocolate. But he opted for the smaller ones, little portions, I guess. I didn't try these. They are milk chocolate. Were they good? Yeah, like I said, I'm surprised that they're still here, but he may have forgotten that he has them. There's 2 more candy items to share, and the first one is just like bulk candy. These were all individually wrapped, like pick-a-mix kind of thing, and one of them was a root beer. Damon loves root beer barrels, so I did get him some of those. But then they also had some that were the root beer barrels with cream soda, and I thought that would be really cool to try. And then these were from my childhood, if I can find one. Do you guys remember these? These were some of my favorite things. And then it was funny, after I got them, Nicole was like, oh, I used to love this too, but then they have that little crack that makes your tongue sore. And I'm like, oh my gosh. She's so right, because they do. And the minute that I tried one, it did have a crack in it. I'm like, oh my gosh. You gotta love it and you gotta hate it at the same time. So that, and then like some sour balls and things of that sort. This stuff will last us forever. One of the things I grew up having in our home, my mom would always put out a candy dish around Christmas, and it had this old-fashioned mix in it. And I know you can still buy it in those little containers every Christmas, but there was just something so wonderful about having a candy dish full of this. Take the little glass lid off, and there's so many different candies to try. It's just, it's fantastic. It is all my childhood memories right here, and I just love it. I also love ribbon candy, and I almost got some of that, which they did have, but I didn't. I refrained. I was like, I've got to have this because this felt a little bit more special, and I was having a moment. The very last thing that I picked up is a non-edible item. I picked Michaela up a cup. It is super cute. It reminds me of Tervis. It might be, is it? I don't know. I don't think it is. It very much reminds me of the Tervis brand tumblers, but it's really cute. It's clear with all these gummy bears, and they look like they're suspended when you have liquid in it. Looks like they're suspended in your drink, and it has their logo on it. It's got this really cute pink lid and a straw, and then it has the option to just drink out of it, out of the spout. So that was really cool. The only thing I wish it had is the straw that has the stopper, so it doesn't come all the way out, but it is cute. Beggars can't be choosers, because this is one adorable cup. I'm gonna go ahead and share a couple other things with you. While we were with Nicole, or while I was with Nicole, she also took me to a popcorn store, popcorn factory, and Y'all, there was 250 different types of popcorn and I was on overload. I honestly wanted everything with the exception of a few. I wanted to try everything, but there's no way that was possible. So I'm going to show you the few things that we did get. At the checkout counter, they had these really small bags that you could purchase. They're candied popcorns, and one is cinnamon and one is blue raspberry. I think that we've tried this one, but I don't think any of us has tried the cinnamon yet. I'll have to give that a go later. Based on the other popcorn, oh, it's Chicagoland Popcorn is the name of that shop. But based on the other popcorn that we tried, these will probably be spot on as well. The one I picked for Damon is caramel cashew, and it is like a lightly coated caramel popcorn. It tastes so fresh, it's ridiculous. It's not like your fiddle faddle business. It's not like your Crunch and Munch or your Cracker Jacks. Like, this stuff is the real deal. And then it does have quite a few cashews all throughout the mix. And this was pricey. This was like $21, but it's so good that a little goes a long way. The next popcorn is one that I picked out for myself, and it is jalapeno spinach dip. You can see that I've enjoyed a little bit more than that, than Damon has of his, but it has, I didn't really taste any spinach flavors to it. I don't know if I can get that to focus. I didn't taste a whole lot of spinach dip. You can kind of see the seasonings on there and everything. It was heavy on the jalapeno and it was a little spicy, almost on the verge of too spicy. But it was good. It was really good. It did have some buttery, I'm gone. It did have some buttery undertones to it, so that was really nice. And the favorite popcorn out of all of the popcorn that we got was missing a tie. I have to find it. I thought I saw one on the floor in there earlier, so it must have fell off when I brought it in here. But it is garlic bread popcorn. Shut up, right? Oh my goodness. If you can see that, look at that buttery, garlicky goodness. This is indescribable. The only thing I can say is it truly tastes like garlic bread. And it's the favorite. Like I said, you can see there's mine, and well, that's close. It's a little bit down further, but compared to a full bag, not so much. But it's delicious. It's really delicious, and I think that this is one that I would order over and over again. And I think it's one of those things too. I'll be like, hey Nicole, I need some garlic bread popcorn. Can you send some? So that is the other snacky stuff that I've got. Also, we were in the town that we grew up in, and there's a store there called Rural King, and I've never heard of it before. It wasn't there when I lived there. So much has changed, obviously, but they were selling popcorn $2 a bag versus the $22 a bag, right? $2 for this gigantic bag of popcorn. So this is gonna be fun for movie night later. So it'll be nice to, I think I'm gonna mix some of the jalapeno popcorn in with that to tone it down a little bit. I think that will do the trick to make it a little bit more palatable and enjoyable and not burn my mouth on fire. You guys know I love my mugs, and even though I'm forbidden to buy more, I had enough Starbucks points to buy a mug. Well, to get a mug for free. I had 400 points. And so while we were in Indiana, I got myself a Indiana Starbucks You Are Here mug. So like I said, this is our home state, and I love that it has a cardinal on it. I know it's a state bird, but it's Damon's grandma's favorite. So she is 99 and I love it to have a piece of her on here. We got to visit with her a little bit while we were there. And then it's just got a lot of things. Look, there's popcorn. And then all of these really cool things all over the mug. And then look, a horse and buggy. And then the inside is red, of course. This is the Been There instead of the You Are Here. It was the Been There series. So I am excited that I got a new mug. Wow, I feel like that was a lot to share, but I hope you enjoyed checking out some of the snacks that we got while we were gone, and of course that amazing mug. I have to know, please leave in the comments below, is there a candy that brings you back to your childhood? I would love to know that, and let me know what candy or popcorn that you would like to try. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.